Hey guys, by now I'm sure you know that there are different forms of initiation. There are initiations in the dark sometimes, and there's initiations in the light. And when you're being initiated spiritually, people are not going to understand how you got to where you were going or what have you. It's not really for anyone to question. It's none of their business. It's God's business. But even before then, you're being tested. People following you, like I've been being followed. Sometimes people throw dirt in your name, and they do that so that you are not able to get certain jobs. And you could even find yourself homeless. Let's just be honest. And with all these different things happening, people don't have to give you any acknowledgement or what have you. I am just happy that God is with me regardless of what is going on in my surroundings and in my presence. Because one thing for sure, if you come from New York like I do, you already know. You have these different experiences to grow you. And I'm allowing myself to be more open to it. At first I was really upset. Even with the new experiences more recently, I'm not even going to get upset about it. Because all the people who are involved, what they don't seem to realize is they are all going to reap the same benefits. This guy, right? He decides in his youth that he's going to help this group of people hurt and haunt and taunt these people, this family of people. And he didn't see anything wrong with it because they were paying him $5,000 to do it. So he's happy with the money. He's able to pay some of his bills. He's able to come up. And with this money he's making, he's able to buy himself a home. Everything is flourishing. But one day the money stops because all the people who he was finding himself corrupted with are going down. So now his money is gone. Now all of a sudden he's having all kind of problems. The woman who he thought loved him no longer is showing who she really cares about. She's caring about the money. She's not caring about him. So she leaves him. Now he's all alone. And he's able to think about some of the things that he's done. Only problem is, while he's thinking, he gets a knock at the door. And because he doesn't answer it in time, the marshals knock down the door, snatch him up, put him in cuffs, and take him downtown. When they find out all the dirt that he's done, they start stripping him of all the money. His wife, everybody's going down. Everyone who was affiliated with him. He allowed some of his cousins. He put all his cousins on too. So the cousins and all of them are spending time going downtown. At the end of the day, they all end up going to jail. Then they receive news that somebody in the family is sick. You see, when you do your dirt, you don't know how it's going to come back to you. You don't know if it's going to come back to you in sickness, illness. You don't know if it's going to come back to you where your money's going to be gone. You don't know if it's going to come back to you where somebody comes and hurts you or even hurts someone closest to you. You see, I've been warning and talking to you guys about these things because I don't think a lot of people are conscious of these things and how they happen. The Bible speaks of us reaping, the benefits of whatever it is that we've put out there. What you reap, you sow. Remember that? The world, when we're out here, karma is another example of it. Try to put out good so that you will receive good. There's a grandfather who was constantly wanting to take his grandchildren with him. And the kids were really happy that he wanted to spend time with his grandchildren. But when he was with the grandchildren, he was asking the grandchildren personal questions about what's going on in these children's household. With all the information that he was getting, he was able to manipulate and use them to his benefit. He was upset because he couldn't get keys to his children's home. So what's the best way to do it? Go through their children. He takes his older grandchildren and he turns them against his parents and a few of the other relatives. He gets them so caught up in everything that at the end of the day, when everything goes down, those grandchildren have to go down too. Now the children are safe, but are they really? The grandfather took in information that was going on in their households so that he could actually use it against them, okay? Now the saddest part about it is the parents had no idea that the grandfather was grilling the grandchildren, and he did it in such a nice way to make them feel sorry for him. So they would give him necessary information so he could utilize it and use it to his benefit. You see, when you're looking at how people were raised, some people don't see anything wrong with that. But even if they don't see anything wrong with that, the results of what you do wrong, God sees all. So at the end of the day, if you did something wrong and it comes back, it's not going to come back the same way it looked going out. So let us be conscious of these things and try to make better choices, okay? It's important that we're looking at these different things because people are trying to make certain choices, and sometimes they'll make bad choices before they make good ones. But with those bad ones, they learn from those experiences so that they can improve themselves as well as their environment and circumstances. So, again, this is just a learning experience that we're here on this plateau, trying to learn and grow from these different experiences so that we can be better, okay? Thank you again. I'm going to catch a nap, okay? Thank you again for coming here, and it's important, like I said, that you realize the things that are going on in our surroundings and that you understand what's going on so that you're able to learn the lesson so you don't have to repeat the same mistakes, okay? Learn the lesson so you don't have to repeat the same mistakes. Thank you.